how it's a little bit different than the additional steps.
I'm just gonna not order.
Okay. Okay. But I mean, but is anybody planning on ordering any furniture? Yeah. Okay. So in addition to that, I spoke with our vendor from the Bay Area on Friday, and there's some additional paperwork that needs to be sent in for any sort of Ikea orders that you have moving forward. He's planning on ultimately delivering the items closer to when the campuses are open, so they can assemble it there and they'll know exactly where to put the items if they are larger. But there's two different forms here. I'm going to change my screen. There's a delivery information form you have to fill out and submit to him in addition to the purchase order, and there's also a credit card form that just you list your credit card information and then that you're official buyer of rocket ship and so on and so forth, and then from there he'll contact you and finalize the order and finalize the cost of shipping.
And that's all in box.
Yes, this is all in box. There's a procurement. If you go to rocket ship official public business operations and then procurement, those two forms are right there.
And Kaylin actually emailed this out last Friday.
On
I'm
Friday.
gonna just forward that to you guys again right now.
The dates also for installation get filled up pretty quickly.
Right.
So
Also just keep in touch with him. He's a nice guy. Just keep in touch with him when you want to order. And he assured to me that because we're ordering so early, he'll keep everything on back order so it doesn't affect everything. So that's the main thing. And unfortunately, for Bobby's sake, there's no Ikea in Nashville, so there will be no trips to Atlanta moving forward. So I think those were all my.
Yeah, generally speaking, I know this is a more complicated conversation with each of your principals, but to the extent possible, you're going to just want to, it will make life a lot easier to try to order from one or two vendors, furniture vendors, as you guys know, scheduling
Absolutely.
delivery and assembly, having consistent colors, finishes, all of that.
if we wanted to claim warranty, should we reach out to Angie?
Yeah, but I think the reality is I'm not sure how helpful she's going to be in terms of that too, because
Okay.
she wasn't here for a lot of the context. So unless you have clear warranty information and like the history,
I think she has
Some
some of
experience.
that as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, reach out to her directly.
Cool. Any other questions on furniture updates in general before we jump into or revisit kind of the crucial conversation idea? Cool. So quickly, by a show of hands, who is actually ready to order furniture for their schools?
Fully ready? Or kind of?
Kind of ready.
I'm kind of ready.
Kind of ready?
Kind of ready.
We already went over our fourth.
So is the idea to like try to place all, let's say, Virgo order once, or can I do multiple?
You can do multiple, and this thing called Jerry's purchase request best practice that we'll cover later that I couldn't document, but I will voice over, and we'll turn off the camera for. We'll talk about exactly that. But before we get there, in terms of the furniture conversations, what has been the holdup? Like what, or what have been the challenges? Holdup sounds really douchebaggy, we could say. What has been the challenges for you guys in terms of figuring out what needs to?
For me, I know everything I have. I'm just not 100% clear on everything.
Principal?